Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is April and I'm hoping that my audio quality isn't too bad. I couldn't figure out how to get that like grainy sound, the noise, away from the mic. For some reason, every time I was recording, it was just like picking up this weird noise. So I gotta figure that out. Anyway, for today's video, I'm talking all things Halo Beauty, the Halo Beauty drama. I'll get into everything. The first thing I want to show you guys though is the tea that I'm drinking. I'm having Twinings green tea. I'm just being really plain. I'm having it with wild blossom honey and it tastes really good. I've been on like a plain green tea kick this past week or two, and I don't know, it's just making me happy. So now into the Halo Beauty drama. If you guys don't know, Tati Westbrook, Glam Life Guru here on YouTube, came out with her own hair, skin, and nails booster. It's just her beauty booster. This is her new line called Halo Beauty. And once she announced, she does like makeup and skincare videos if you guys don't watch her, and if you do already, you know what I'm talking about. Once she announced her brand, Halo Beauty, the internet did what the internet does and it freaked out. I'm gonna try to be as calm, I guess, and level-headed about this as possible, but it was a little comical. Everyone freaked out over a vitamin. Tati again does the makeup and the skincare videos, and when she came out with her brand, everybody had expected her to come out with like a makeup palette or foundations or whatever, and she decided to come out with a vitamin. Everybody was like, who is she to come out with a vitamin? Like, this is totally not up her alley. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And it was just kind of funny because people didn't see the relation between a hair, skin, and nails booster vitamin and skincare and makeup. I don't know how nobody really saw that connection there. I thought that that was a pretty obvious connection. I thought it was a little bizarre. Everyone freaked out. And then the internet also did another thing that it does, and somebody found that it had saw palmetto in it, and Tati was very open about every single ingredient that she has in her product and the exact amount that you're getting the product. And saw palmetto, if you have a certain dosage, can counteract birth control. Now, I don't take birth control, so I don't have that problem, but I guess a lot of people freaked out about it, and they're like, Tati's trying to get me pregnant. And I'm like, Tati is not doing anything, actually. If you get pregnant, that's on you. Also, everyone just like bugged out about every little ingredient and what has a therapeutic dosage and what doesn't and whatever. So we're just going to talk about it all because it was just so funny. It's just so funny how many people suddenly know everything about vitamins and supplements and all of that, but have never touched upon it before on YouTube. And this is a lot of people's, actually a lot of their argument against Tati, but Tati was very open about the physicians that she worked with, and while she won't give out names because for obvious reasons everyone is kind of attacking her and attacking the brand and just attacking everything, again, like the internet always does, she kept their names under wrap. But everything is made in a FDA. She went by FDA guidelines, so the FDA can't approve vitamins, they can't, and all that kind of stuff, but the facility that it was made in is a very clean facility and whatever. I have two things against this product, and I'm still taking it, and I actually do see a difference. So actually there's a few things that I want to talk about. So first thing was the shipping. A lot of people had issues with shipping, especially international shipping. Now I'm here in New York. I still found the shipping to be even overpriced because usually it's around like the $5 mark. I think it was about $8 for me. And when I bought it within the first, maybe second or two that the product launched. And I didn't get this until a little over a week ago. Now this product launched in early March. I can't remember the exact date, but it took quite a long time for it to get here. So I was a little like about that, but it's whatever. It was what it was. I know she did lower the shipping prices for international shipping. She was saying that she was working on that, and she actually did it. Sorry, that's my my dryer that just went off. But I know that she did lower the international shipping price, so people are now able to get that at a cheaper price. The only other things that were of concern to me, I'm not even really that concerned, and I'll get into it, is that it doesn't state that, it does say that it's vegan. Let's see what it says. It says gluten-free, soy-free, sugar-free, cruelty-free, vegan. She's right when she says there's no reason to have sugar in any of this. By the way, I've consulted with my physicians over this. I do, I'm a medical assistant for a lot of people, you guys who don't know that. So I do work in internal medicine, and the physicians that I work with, we were all talking about this vitamin, and they were all like, everything is fine in this. This is not a big deal. Any medications that I'm currently on, it doesn't interact with it or whatever, and even the dosage of the saw palmetto is typically not high enough to interact with birth control. The only other thing is if you are breastfeeding is something you want to avoid, but if you're breastfeeding, there's a lot of things you want to avoid, so it's not, there's no like malintent behind this vitamin, which everyone seemed to think that she's like some evil, corrupt businesswoman. I don't know, it was just very bizarre. It was just, the whole thing was just so ridiculous. It was just, it really was. It doesn't say that it's non-GMO, and it doesn't say that it's organic. There are obviously some GMO ingredients, and the ingredients may not be organic. So I typically try with almost all of my supplements, and you guys know this, I typically try to keep everything organic, just because when I'm taking a supplement, I know that it's breaking down the nutrients. So far my body is absorbing everything. I do not want to absorb toxins, and obviously I'm using this for its health benefits, so just using organic things in general is where I'm usually going with that whole thing. It's not organic. I'm willing to be flexible with it here and there. Maybe someday in the future she'll update her ingredients to become organic ingredients. I don't know. And also, as far as the GMO goes, if you don't know what GMO is, it's just genetically modified organisms. So basically, it depends on like the chemist who's making the ingredients, but it's basically to preserve the ingredients, make it last longer, make it grow larger, to have more of it. So I don't know all of the details on that. That would be a nice additive, I think. I think that that's something that we can be mindful of. But what I did find funny was everyone is freaking out about all of these ingredients, but you never hear people like freaking out about other things. Everyone has taken those sugar bear hair gummy vitamins, whatever, the little gummy, the blue ones, that the Kardashians posted about one time, and then were caught not actually using it and whatever. So many people that I had seen making comments about Tati's vitamins also have taken the sugar bear hair, whatever you want to call it, the gummy vitamins. Those have a ton of, obviously those have a ton of sugar in them. The gummies, you're not going to absorb as many nutrients. It was just funny. Honestly, I think people were attacking her. I really do. I don't know if it was a jealousy thing, or if it's just because, again, the internet, everyone on the internet, we like to think that we know everything when we're commenting on somebody, saying somebody makes a launch or a product, or you know, it doesn't matter what post you look on the internet. If there's a product in the post, you're gonna see a whole stream of just negativity and bashing, and people just can never ever just be nice. People were acting like Tati is force feeding them these vitamins. Like, nobody's forcing it to you. You don't have to take it. That's your choice. You don't have to take it if you don't want to. She's not saying, here, you have to take this right now. You don't have to. So that was a little ridiculous. What I have noticed in my skin, I'm definitely breaking out much less than I was. I still have some breakouts. Again, I'm a little over a week into it. My skin on my body, though, is much softer. I also have not been keeping up with my skincare routine as much as I typically would have liked to, especially given the dry weather right now. So my body is definitely, the skin on my body is definitely much softer and a little more plump, I guess you would say. The skin on my face, I just gotta work on it. That's just something that I'm doing to myself. Also, a big part of this, which a lot of people aren't realizing, you can take these pills as directed. These could be like a godsend, but if you're not going to eat healthy and you're not going to do other things throughout your day, like drink water and, you know, make sure that you're not taking in all of these sugary snacks throughout the day, it's going to come out in your skin. It's going to come out in your hair. It's going to come out in your nails. You're going to see it. So you have to kind of, like, if you're going to take this, this is to boost your diet, not necessarily a fix for what you do with your diet. You know what I'm saying? So if you really want to see a big difference with this, you have to just modify your diet. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is maybe the last thing that I'll touch upon, is everyone was freaking out because what does she call it? Ceramide RX. So this is her ceramide supplement that's in here, and there is a therapeutic dosage in this. And this is actually, there's two things that I want to touch upon. This is a therapeutic dosage that is proven that dosage is what is going to make the difference with having ceramide in your vitamin. So for example, you can use all these ceramide creams. A lot of them don't have enough ceramide in it. to make a difference, but they throw it in there, a little sprinkle of it in there, just so they can label it as ceramide for marketing purposes. But she did put a therapeutic dosage of ceramide in it. So she did talk about how it is the most expensive ingredient. Now, everyone's like, that's because it's coming from your lab. Her thing is ceramide RX, and that's the ingredient that I guess she patented or whatever. Ceramide itself is the expensive ingredient. It's not the ceramide RX that it's like, oh, well, of course it's expensive because, you know, she's making it expensive, so that's why she's saying that it's the most expensive. No, it's the ceramide ingredient itself, and ceramide is used in all other things, not owned by Tati. It's not the ceramide RX brand. It's ceramide, the ingredient, that is expensive. So another thing that I saw, I guess this will be the last thing that I touch upon, is everyone was saying, I did watch one video of somebody who said this, and I think everyone else just took it and ran with it. They're like, oh, clinically proven doesn't mean anything. That's like saying dermatology tested. That is false. So when you say something is dermatology tested, who cares? You know, who cares? That doesn't mean that it's dermatologist recommended. That's a difference. Also, when you say clinically proven, that means that there was a clinical trial done, and whatever they're claiming is proven to have worked in that clinical trial. That doesn't mean that it's going to work for everyone. Again, everybody's body's different and everybody has different needs in their diet or whatever. But to say that clinically proven also means dermatology tested is false. That is not true. And I think that's actually a really unfair statement to be made, because then it's turning people off to something that may actually work for them. And I don't really think that that's a fair thing to say. So that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Again, I'm a little bit over a week in. Like I said, I do notice a little bit of a difference in the skin on my body. Oh, my nails are so much stronger. That's another thing that I've noticed, is my nails have taken it more than I think any other part of me has taken it. I'm having issues with my hair right now, so I'm hoping that this will actually help with my hair, because my hair is falling out pretty quickly. So I'm hoping that this will actually help. We'll see. I'll give you guys another update soon once maybe I finish my first round, and if I think it's worth it, I'll give it another go. But I think everyone's got to calm down. Nobody's force feeding you these vitamins. If you don't want to take it, don't take it. Do your own research, of course, but if you're going to do your research with this, do your research with everything else that you're ingesting into your body, you know? Don't just do it because Tati made it. Do it because, you know, what's in your fridge? What are you eating every day? What are the snacks that you're having? What other vitamins are you taking? Are you doing research on all of those? Be fair. And again, if you're not seeing results and you're also having a really crappy diet, maybe it's because you need to change your diet around, and it's not necessarily the vitamins that aren't working. Alright, so that's all I have to say. That was a little bit of a harsh video for me to do. I usually don't get that harsh in videos, but I thought that this was like out of control. Anyway, let me know if you guys are taking this in the comments below, what your thoughts are. Again, you don't need to agree with me or take in anything that I'm saying. It's just I figured I'd voice my opinion. Everyone else voiced theirs, so why not voice mine too? Alright, so if you guys didn't watch my last video, you can go click right here to go watch that. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so that way you can get notified whenever I put out a new video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.